Hi everyone, welcome to the void item receipt guide. In this little guide, we're going to walk through how to void an item receipt. So I have one open here, and typically what everyone usually tries to do is go options and then void. Click OK. And it's actually going to mention that if you have inventory lines, you have to manually put back the inventory. So in this case, I do have some inventory lines here, and I'll have to make these 0 before I can void the item receipt. So if I had any more, I would have to make all of them 0 as well before I can void the item receipt. So let's go ahead. Let's click on the quantity. I'll show you how to make them 0. Select your location. Typically, if you have a connection with your 3PL, you're just going to have one location, one virtual location. Select that location here and select the put away option because we're actually putting away the inventory now. So we're actually reversing the item receipt process, and put away the quantity that you had there. So it was 2, so I'm going to put away 2, and then I'm going to click here. And you can see that I have to first modify the quantity here. Actually, I want to pick. That's right. That's what I want to do. I want to pick here. So because you're actually picking it off, you're actually returning it to the vendor, not putting away in the case of voiding. So if I click here, you can see the quantity changes -2. I can click close, and now the line is gone. So now I can try voiding the item receipt. So I go options, void, and click OK. So typically you would want to void an item receipt if you received a PO and you closed the ASN and you received the whole thing incorrectly. So basically you needed to basically void an entire item receipt because you received all the goods incorrectly. Maybe all the quantities were incorrect. If only one of the quantities was incorrect, I could actually just undo one line like I just did and just hit save instead of void, and then recreate an ASN, another ASN on that PO, and just receive that one line. So, but this would be kind of a more extreme case if your entire item receipt is incorrect. You'd rarely be doing something like this, but if you were to, this is the procedure.